When my guards informed me a foot soldier of the Malokian Hand was here to see me, I couldn't guess what you could possibly have to speak with me about. Judging from the Hand's famed reputation, I assume you were here to tell me that the survivor has been located and eliminated. Ah, the blimp survivor. I must say, I admire your courage, walking into the lion's den, as it were. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you everything, as you will be dead in a few minutes regardless. What would you like to know before you die? The Black Mountain clan were banished to the Void to construct a technological gate to weaken the wards separating our world from the Void. When they are finished, Aranax will make his triumphant return and set this world right. After all those years of trying to concoct a plausible excuse to banish a group of dwarves, that young fool stumbles in there and walks away with their cherished technology. Aranax himself couldn't have dreamed up a better scenario. We knew Stenar would try to contact Bates, and Bates has enough wealth and power to make problems for us. He could possibly have even purchased himself enough mages to shore up the wards for years to come. Stenar had absolutely no magical aptitude. He was able to slip through the smallest opening without any danger to himself. If someone of Aranax's magical power were to attempt to come through before the rift was big enough, it would be an excruciating death, to say the least. If you mean going to meet your maker, you are correct. It is time for you to die.
Yes? I am Zan Alurin, warrior priestess of the Dark Elves. And who are you, stranger? You've never before seen the trees of Senang. Of that, I am certain. Honesty. You surprise me. You take a large risk in exposing yourself to me, especially considering what you are. Impressive. That is a lesson that few learn in this life, although it seems so very, very simple. Oftentimes we walk in the shadows while trying to see the light, afraid of facing it before we really understand it. But both the journey and the goal are important, and rarely can we separate the two. Really? I find that a little sad. I don't believe there is a way to separate a creation from its materials. A beautiful statue carved from flawed stone will eventually break, leaving it unwhole and wasted. The way we live our lives can be no different. I see things. When you walked into Senang, I saw something around you. A great latticework of wood and iron, and it carried a great weight, which weighed nothing at all. These are the visions I see. What they mean, I don't always know. But I do know that you are somehow important to me. What do you know of the Dark Elves? Do you know the differences between us and our cousins in Kintara? I see. Well, the Dark Elves differ from other elves in one important way. They believe that only the elves are fit to rule, that the reason for the current state of our world is due to the fact that the elves no longer guide the other races as they once did. They believe that Aranax was right when he waged war against Nasreddin so many years ago. Aranax and Nasreddin are elves who reputedly lived during the Age of Legends. Some elves wonder if they weren't myths themselves, stories created to lend structure to doctrine and ideology. I myself think they were real. Nasreddin was the leader of the Elven Council, and that council ruled all of Arcanum and passed down law to all of the races. Nasreddin believed in the natural place of all living things, and none more important than the others. If anything, he saw it his place to rule only because of his open-minded philosophy. Aranax believed that the other races were helpless, hapless beings who would destroy Arcanum if left unchecked. He and Nasreddin went to war, and Aranax was defeated, banished forever to the void. The Dark Elves believe in what Aranax stood for. They wish for the elves, and the elves only, to rule over Arcanum. Yes. Yes, I am. I am a dark elf. Sometimes that is a burden. I don't know exactly what I believe anymore. I see visions, and these visions tell me that there is something very wrong with what the dark elves are working for. Something very wrong with all that they have done. I can say no more. All I can tell you is that I do not know if my place is here among them, and that somehow my answers lie with you and where you are going. But I won't lie about my loyalties. In the end, it is my own answers that I seek. When my choice is made, that is all that will matter. You would have me, knowing I can make you no promises, knowing that my own answers will always come first? And you have no idea where we are going, and I will not tell you. Not yet. Not until I am sure of the right choice. Yes, I will join you on your quest. It may be that I can help you. I pray for your sake that I am not your or the world's undoing. I'll do that for you.